So it's that time of year again. It is International Booker Longlist 2025 and I couldn't be more excited. Hi, my name is Kim and welcome back to my channel. If I am new to you, I am a lover of literary fiction. I follow the International Booker, the Booker Prize, and the Women's Prize. I live in Eastern Ontario, Canada, and you might see cameos of Ripley the dog, Wednesday the tabby cat, and Sami our new kitten. So if you are new to the International Booker, it is normally a 12 or 13 long-listed books of works in translation that have been published in the UK and or Ireland between the dates of May 1st, 2024 and April 30th, 2025. The authors and translators are awarded £50,000 if they win, and it is split equally. Some of the dates you might want to mark down are the shortlist announcement will take place April 8th, and the winner will be announced May 20th. So let's talk about some of the books that I would like to see on the long list, and I have waited all day for this. So my number one choice to make the long list would be We Do Not Part by Han Kang, translated from the Korean by Yi Ya-won and Paige Anna Morris. I read this earlier in the year and it was an absolute 5 out of 5 stars for me. She is a beautiful writer. I have loved everything I have read by her. Another book I think we might see is A Sunny Place for Shady People, written by Mariana Enriquez, who was also shortlisted for The Dangers of Smoking in Bed a few years ago, and the translator is Megan McDowell. And the last one I want to mention is Mina's Matchbox by Yoko Ogawa. Some of you might know her from her previous work, The Memory Police, and it was translated from the Japanese by Stephen B. Snyder. So let's get to the long list. So I have the long list in my hands, and my husband lovingly made me this envelope so that I could look at each one as we go along so that I don't get distracted, because I often pull up the website and I look at all the 13 books at once and stop talking. So we're going to do this one at a time. So the first book on the long list is The Book of Disappearance by Ibatsam Azam, translated from Arabic by Sinan Antoon. Now, it's not uncommon for me to not have read any of the long list, but what I love about the Booker International is it really highlights works that often aren't brought to the mass readers. So I love discovering new authors, and the Booker and the International Booker are absolutely all about that. So it's nice to see a book that probably isn't very unknown to make the long list. So number 2 is On the Calculation of Volume 1 by Solveig Ballet, translated from Danish by Barbara J. Havlin. Haven't heard of that one. So the third one is There's a Monster Behind the Door by Gayla Bleem, translated from French by Karen Fleetwood and Laetitia Saint-Lubert. The next one is Solenoid. Oh my gosh. So Solenoid is a massive, massive volume, and as far as I know, it's almost stream of consciousness, but it's about this big, and it's been published in North America for quite some time, so I know I will be able to get a hold of that, and I will need a huge chunk of time to read that one. But everyone who's read it has loved it. So this is by Marcia Cartarascu, and it's translated from Romanian by Sean Cotter. So far we have Arabic, Danish, French, and Romanian. I think that's so spectacular. So the next one is Reservoir Bitches by Dalia de la Cerda, translated from Spanish by Heather Clearly and Julia Sanchez. Good for Julia Sanchez. She's been shortlisted before for her work with Eva Baltasar, I believe. The next one is Small Boat by Vincent Delacroix, translated from French by Helen Stevenson. Haven't heard of that one. Hunchback by Sao Ikahawa, translated from Japanese by Polly Barton. Polly Barton has made the long list and the short list quite a few times too for her work. So it's nice to see these translators being awarded. This is Sami. Under the Eye of the Big Bird by Hiromi Kawakami, translated from Japanese by Asaya Yonida. The next one is Eurotrash by Kristen Crouch, translated from German by Daniel Bose. Don't eat the list, please, honey. All right, Perfection. I have heard of this one. I think it might be Fitzcarraldo by Vinzo Latronico, translated from Italian by Sophie Hughes. Also, she's another translator that's made the list before as well. We're getting down to the bottom. Heart Lamp by Banyu Mushtaq, translated from Canada, which I've never heard of that. It's spelled Kannada, by Deepa Bashti. It's going to be very interesting getting hold of these books. On a Woman's Madness. That sounds interesting. By Astrid Romier, translated from Dutch by Lucy Scott. And the last one is A Leopard Skin Hat by Anne Seri, translated from French by Mark Hutchinson. So that is a very interesting and very eclectic list. I have only heard of 2 of them, and I can't wait to track them down and read some works in translation. So thank you for joining me for a live reaction of the long list. Let me know in the comments below if you are going to be reading any of the long lists, if you're going to wait for the short list to come out or just wait for the winner and read that one. And if you are so inclined, please like and remember to click the subscribe button so you're notified whenever I have any upcoming videos. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. No fighting!